Hey, what's up? It's your boy KJ, the host of the Broadcast Podcast, SL Sports Language, to give you the latest news about sports and events. So, I'll put it to you like this. If you got an opinion, you can debate me about it. If you don't, or if you disagree with what I say, you can debate me about it. Hold on. If you don't like what I say or said, debate me about it! Speaking of debate me about it, put it in the comment section. Hold on, the comment section. Yeah, that's right. Like, comment, subscribe. Wait a minute. Like, comment, subscribe to SL Sports Language, hosted by your boy KJ, the best. Hey man, so you get your latest, livest news information about sports on SL Sports Language. So here we go, man. College football is back. College football is back. And the biggest name coming into college football, representing a family, generational talent, or come from a long line of generations of talent, starting from the granddaddy to the son, then another son, which are brothers. Now you got this young dude. Who am I talking about? Mannings. We got Eli Manning, Peyton Manning in the Hall of Fame. Eli Manning trying to get into the Hall of Fame, but you got some things blocking his way. They saying he was alright, he wasn't that good, even though he's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. Peyton Manning, a 2-time Super Bowl champion. He made at least 3 Super Bowl appearances. Super Bowl champion with the Colts, then a Super Bowl appearance with the Broncos back in 2014. Got blued out, but then came back. I believe in it was 2016. Beat that Cam Newton team who became MVP that year. Which team that was? The Panthers. Hey man, the Mannings are the Mannings. You got 1, which is the father. Okay, cool. 2, the son. 3, another son. Now you got another one, another Manning. This family must be doing something right. But we're not here to talk about the history. We're here to talk about facts, opinions about that game. 14-7. Ohio State, defending champions, and of course, against Texas, them Longhorns, baby. So, the game, it was a good game defensively. I don't know what the fuss about, people coming at Manning's neck. And, listen, man, before I get into this video, disclaimer. I don't want nobody in the comment section saying, oh, okay, Jay, you be picking and choosing. You coming after the brother man, but not the other man. Look how you talked about Lamar Jackson. Look how you talked about Shedeur Sanders. Listen, bro. Facts is facts and opinions is opinions. I'm not here to disrespect nobody's personality. I'm not here to pick and choose. If I call you out, I'll call you out. If I say you good, I say you good. If I say you doing your thing, you do your thing. If I say you trash, you trash. So, Manning, this game, I wouldn't say he was, well, I can't say he wasn't trash, because he didn't play that good. I would say dude definitely could have done better. First of all, with a last name, with Manning, you throwing 2 picks? Not good. So let's talk about the facts. The final score, 14-7. Defensive game. Very defense game. Ohio State with 2 picks. Manning throwing 2 picks, making a mistake in his game opener. Texas, for some reason, was ranked number 1 and Ohio State ranked number 3. That's very idiotic and dumb because Ohio State won a natty, the national championship, so I don't understand that NCAA thing. But Manning, I say he tried. He didn't go without a fight. Now, it's certain plays that I felt like they should have scored. Like, okay, the whole when they try to do the Bush push. For him not to get inside that end zone at the 1-yard line, come on, man. It didn't even look like the person that pushed him even tried. And then I felt like Manning should have jumped, in my opinion. I don't want to sound ignorant, because, you know what I mean? Like, I understand you got other analysts, other commentators who might have a better football IQ than me, but listen, you on my channel, so you're going to hear me talk. If you watch that play, when Manning is getting pushed for the Bush push into the end zone, or the tush push, I felt like old boy should have jumped with that. I felt like they should have boomed him. The whole squad should have been booming that man. I felt like as soon as they hiked it, old boy should have been in the middle, and it should have been a game, a tug of war, and they would have eventually got into the end zone. So for him not to get that looks bad as a quarterback, because that doesn't even fail. Like, at least 80 to 90% you're supposed to get in there. Secondly, those interceptions cost him the game. They cost him the game. Because remember now, this is a defensive game. You look at the final score, 14-7. They could have still make something shake. They was still close. It just, they couldn't win the game because those errors and mistakes. I will give Manning this. If you do better for the rest of the season, if you don't lose another game this season, and you play better and better, he might be a generational talent in terms of the Manning family. Now, yes, have you seen scrambling quarterbacks before? Yes. Have we seen quarterbacks like a Manning before? Yeah, you could say that. But he got something that the Mannings have never seen before, and that's him scrambling, and that's what you call keeping up with the times. Now, I don't know who taught him this, Eli, Peyton, or the father. I heard the commentator say he didn't get that from his dad. He got that from his mama. Them legs. Because the way he was scrambled, I got to give it to him. It was at least 2 or 3 plays I seen Arch Manning went around. He about to get sacked and got a first down. Went around. Was nearly at the first down marker. Him getting boomed out into the end, out of bounds. He got back up like a soldier. So that's the one thing I say about old boy Arch Manning. He's tough, and dude can scramble. He got legs, and he use it for emergencies. He don't even do it all on each and every play. But I feel like with Arch Manning, man, I don't want to give him no excuse, but bro, that defense is really tough on him. I think you can say, was the offense that bad, or the defense just that really good? Bro, the defense is really just that good. Because, and I'm still on those facts, when you look at the first half, Ohio State held Texas to 0 points until the third quarter, I believe. Think about it. For Ohio State to hold you to 0 until the third quarter, bro, that defense must have really been wearing you down. And them sacks. But I give Texas credit. For Texas to hold Ohio State to only 14 points, the defense did their job. Say what you want about Texas, but the defense did their job, and y'all can debate me about it. Y'all can say, oh, KJ, you don't know what you be talking about, bro. Whatever. I watched the game. What can you say? I know what I'm talking about, bro. I studied this. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. For a team to hold another team to 14 points isn't really that bad. They tried their best, because that mean nearly each play there was a 3 and out. 3 and out, 3 and out, set it for a field goal, set it for a field goal. They tried, man. They tried. The defense can only do so much. Because when you're making those turnovers and the defense just got off the field, now the defense got to get back on, bro. They tired. I'm tired, coach. I'm tired, coach. Oh, Arch Manning, interception. I'm tired, coach. Bro, the defense can only do so much, especially when they got to keep going back on the field. So it's going to be certain plays they might make a mistake and give up because of the fatigue. They ain't got no legs under them when they hit that fourth quarter. Like I said, the defense held Texas to 0 points until the third quarter. But Texas did hold Ohio State to 14 points. So that means one of the quarters they only had 7, and then it took them the next quarter to score another point. It's not like they was scoring back to back nearly each quarter. You know what I mean? Like, this was a defensive game. It didn't reach the 20s. It didn't reach the 30s. Definitely not the 40s. So it wasn't a blowout. The team itself, the defense can only do so much, bro. It only takes one thread to loosen the whole thing. You know what I mean? To unravel. So when that defense couldn't hold up, it just unraveled. But I will give Texas credit, bro. They tried. Arch Manning, he tried. Arch Manning, he tried. He could have done better. He could have done better. And what I respect about Arch Manning, what I respect about him, the dude, he gave heart. Old boy gave heart. That's what I respect about Arch Manning. He gave heart. He did what he could do. And even in the post conference, he said, man, clearly it wasn't enough. Clearly we could have did better. So for him to say that, I gotta give him respect. I gotta give him respect. Ain't no way you can't take no respect from him. The only thing is, bro, those 2 picks, bro, they cost y'all the game. You do gotta look in the mirror. Because the O-line tried. So I mean, I'll put it to you like this. Arch Manning, he has the whole season to keep the family's name going, to keep the family's legacy going in the right place on the field. I'm not talking about off the field. On the field, he has to do his part for the rest of the season. No more losses, no more mental errors, no more turnovers, and no more mistakes. Arch Manning is going to have to ball out the rest of the season, because there's not too many teams that got that Ohio State defense, especially the next team they playing. So the next team got to be a blowout, or it got to be a W for sure. These next games got to be wins. Arch Manning, you're the one who's representing the Mannings. You got to win, bro. You got to win. And if you don't win, at least you can say you went all out. No mistakes. Because that first half, they was killing y'all. For it to take the third quarter to get a point. And by the way, disclaimer, for all y'all teams, this goes for any team. No more celebrating in the end zone when you getting blowed out. No more. If I'm the coach, bruh, no more celebration. Because when you are down and it's late in the game, second half, now I get it. Was Texas being blown out? No. But was y'all making plays? No. So when you caught that ball, when the right receiver caught that ball for a 32-yard pass, touchdown receiving pass, and you dancing in the end zone, and you got, bro, no celebration, bro. It's back to the sideline. Because y'all needed one more touchdown. Okay? Like I said, the game was still close, but, bro, it was, like I said, I would give Manning, I'm going to give Manning an excuse this time with that defense, because another journalist has said Arch Manning isn't the only quarterback that's going to be exposed. This Ohio State defense is going to expose your favorite collegiate quarterbacks this season. He's not the only one that's going to get exposed. So, I mean, hey man, that might be true. And I might do another video on how dominant this defense is and how it might be the number one defense, not only in the conference, but in just college football, period. Because, like, nearly every play that Texas played on the field was a 3 and out. Even when they made it to the 1 yard line,